The transports arrived several hours later with supplies and ammunition. Thunder's body was retrieved from the inner vault and sent back to headquarters. After the rest of the team felt ready, we set off to Containment Area 25B. During the flight, Reaver briefed us on the new security measures that were implemented to keep several SCP artifacts in their cells.
Alright, here's the game plan. First, we neutralize the guards at the checkpoints, X-Ray and Zulu. Checkpoints Yankee is a service entrance that is low security. We enter there. Once inside, we find the nearest security station. Cypher, being the security officer, it'll be up to you to disable the security protocols. They are on a 30-second reset, so you'll need to work fast.
I can do fast. The trick will be bypassing the security protocols, not just disarming them. If I disarm them, then someone will surely notice. A simple loop should suffice.
Fine, whatever, as long as we can get to the next security station.
How many stations are there?
We will have to get past 3 to get to the main control room that'll show us where SCP-076-2 is being kept. And each time Cypher will have to perform the same bypass to grant us access to the next area.
Sounds like a party to me.
Oh, I'm not done yet. Along the corridors, there are several matrix sensors that detect motion, temperature, and audio fluctuations. Angel, you'll have to jam those along the way. If you don't, and those sensors go off, several large weapons will pinpoint our location and shoot very large holes into us.
Nothing motivates me like the threat of sudden death.
Now, once we get to the control room, it should be a cakewalk to get to where Cypher needs to go. We'll have complete access to the building so we can shut on or shut off any security protocol we need from there.
We should be arriving in approximately 20 minutes.
We'll need to land several clicks away and travel the rest of the distance on foot. You need a special O5 clearance to land within 10 miles of the building.
We landed north of Containment Area 25B and made our way to the perimeter.
Remember, these are SCP personnel. No killing unless absolutely necessary.
You're no fun. Checkpoint X-Ray, clear.
Checkpoint Zulu, clear.
Alright, let's move.
Okay, Angel. See those blue nodes along the wall?
Yeah.
Those are the sensors I was talking about.
Emitting jamming frequency now!
As soon as Angel began to jam the signal of the sensors, I began to convulse. I dropped to the ground and blacked out. When I came to, we were in the first security station. What happened? Where are we?
We're in the first security station. Are you okay?
I seem to be a little disoriented. What happened to me?
You just started convulsing back there. Angel kept jamming the sensor signal so Doc and I could pull you into the station here.
You weigh a bit more than your identification profile states, Cypher. It's like you're made of lead.
Please give me a minute to recover, and I will bypass the first of the security protocols.
No. We need to think of another way to get to the security hub. We can't risk losing any more time if you go down because I'm jamming the signal. There has to be another way in there.
Can you crawl?
What?
The only other way is probably through the ventilation system.
That's a bit cliche, isn't it?
Cliché or not, we need to get to the hub. I believe the proper term is ladies first.
We don't have time for chivalry.
I was referring to Agent Reaver.
Ha!
Remind me to kick your ass later, Cy.
We spent approximately 30 to 45 minutes traveling through the labyrinth of ductwork before we finally found the security hub. Looking through the vent, we saw several technicians at the controls, plus a man in the center of the room delivering orders. When he turned to face us, we immediately recognized him. General Bowe.
What the hell is he doing here? He's not SCP personnel.
He had influence on the entire organization since the 1960s. Do you think that his supposed disappearance would somehow stop his involvement with the Foundation?
He's like a bad penny. He's always going to turn up.
We still need to get in there. Reaver, One of your smoke pellets should give us enough time to neutralize the technicians and subdue the general.
They only last for several seconds. What do you plan on doing? You're not Batman, you know.
I may not have your elite combat tactics, Reaver, but I know what I have to do. I want you three to disable the technicians. I shall take care of the general. On my mark, release 2 pellets.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
Now.
What the? Show yourself.
What the?
Ramsey.
The hell did you do, Cy?
I informed you earlier. I knew what I had to do.
Still looking for answers, Harland?
Who?
Who's Harland?
Yes, who is this No. Wait.
Starting to remember. Had any headaches lately?
How did you know about?
The headaches? That was my little contribution.
Harland. I am Harland.
You knew this wouldn't last long, Bowe. He was bound to remember sooner or later.
Whoa, wait. Angel, what's going on?
That is my name. My real name. Harland Ramsey. What the hell is going on? Angel?
General, you better start talking. You're the one who started this.
Ramsey, you don't remember much after fending off SCP-076-2 when the warhead went off, do you? You never made it out that day.
I do not understand. If I was inside when the warhead went off, I should have been killed.
You were, Ramsey. You were. Since Dr. was also present, he was also killed. But we didn't need him anymore. After the blast, the Foundation found out about your sacrifice, but your expertise within the field of Operation Security was too great of a resource to lose. So, I ordered Dr. to bring you back. Well, mostly.
What do you mean, mostly?
You mean you haven't seen yourself yet? Will someone please hand Mr. Ramsey a mirror?
Someone give me a fucking mirror! It actually pained me to use vulgarity, like a knife was being jabbed into the back of my skull. My hands shook as I dropped to the floor, and that is when I really began to take notice. My hands. I took a good look at my hands. This entire time, since I have been awake, I was under the assumption I was wearing a new issue of armor, but I was not. The metal alloy and carbon fiber that concealed my hands and fingers was my hands and fingers. It was my skin. I bent my fingers and could see the technology working my knuckles. I shifted my amazement to my forearm, to my elbow, and pulled back my sleeve to see the mechanics working my elbow. What is this? Am I hallucinating?
No, Harland. It's not a dream. I should have informed you earlier, but I felt it better to let you know after we had completed the mission. Here.
Angel handed me a small mirror she found in the room. I looked into the reflective glass and saw a horrible visage. What should have been a face was nothing. How could I be seeing this? I had no eyes, no mouth. It was a featureless metal head with a black glass front. I dropped the mirror. I had no words that could possibly describe the horror I was feeling. I placed my mechanical hand upon my chest in a natural reflex, and stopped once more. I had no heartbeat.
You see, Mr. Ramsey, your body never survived the blast. But your brain did. The Foundation had enough funding to bring you back, but obviously with a cost. Not only do you hold the knowledge that you once possessed, but you house most of the SCP Foundation's databases. A walking encyclopedia. Almost. But we couldn't have you using that knowledge for your own good. So we incorporated a little failsafe. The headaches you've been experiencing were security barriers. You always thought too much, Mr. Ramsey. So I saw my opportunity to make sure you couldn't do it again. It seems you found a way to overcome the impossible once again.
You son of a bitch.
It really doesn't matter anymore, Harland. We've already extracted what we wanted from SCP-076-2, and we've been able to create a very powerful weapon from it. You all may have had a taste of it on your way here.
The blades that shot down the Osprey?
We found that they are extremely useful when the military needs to destroy something and leave no evidence behind. It's the perfect ammunition. We now have the ability to neutralize millions of our...
Remind me to thank you for the extra strength and power that comes with this body, General. But after all your exploits, you forgot one thing. I never liked you.
Well, now that that's over with, I was able to locate Abel. Do you still want to go downstairs and reminisce?
Of course. We have come this far. I have to see it all the way.
Attaboy.
Doc, I'm gonna need you to stay with the General here. Contact HQ. Make sure you tell them of our current status and that you have a wanted fugitive in custody. I'm sure they'll want to know whatever happened to the man that destroyed more than 200 artifacts.
Where are you going?
Making sure Cypher sees this through.
Going down?
Which floor?
Sub-level 42.
Let us make it happen. I need this to be over.